my 36th birthday is in 5 days. And last year I was begging people for help. The year before that, so many birthdays in a row have been really no bueno. I hopeless. As I mentioned last time, I feel like shit. I'm ordering all of my favorite food, not eating it, spending money on groceries, trying to do things that I love, like cooking, not doing it. Normally, at this time of year, I would be edging my garden and weeding and just feeling so happy. And instead, I don't feel safe in my home, don't feel safe in this city, don't feel safe in the gay community, don't feel safe at the hospital, don't feel safe in housing. And it's interesting because when I look back at my life, everything that's happened to me is the root of this fear. And instead, people look at me like I'm schizophrenic, paranoid, making things up. And that really triggers a lot because as a child, my mother, was prescribed the wrong things, basically, I think. She was not taken care of well by the healthcare industry. She didn't know anything about it at the time. And, she was prescribed Prozac and she drank, and it just kind of wiped out her memory all the time. And it's sad because when I look back at my childhood, I'm constantly trying to have conversations with my mother and being told that things didn't happen because she doesn't remember it. It's been just wiped out. And as an adult in my early 20s, I wanted to know what this was like. I wanted to put it to practice and see, hey, do you really black out if you drink and do these prescription things given by your doctor? And, I think if on the label it said, if you drink and take this, you'll wipe out all of your memory, I don't think people will. I mean, maybe some people will. Maybe that's what people are looking for as well. But regardless, my mom's done that to me a lot. And so it's very triggering for me. And, even as in high school and growing up and with people, because I'm so different and weird sometimes, I think people think that I'm not telling the truth, or I'm too sensitive, or I'm exaggerating. And I think we all exaggerate. But when it comes down to telling the truth about something, I try to I try to bring it down a bit so that I sound more believable for some reason, and people still don't believe me. And then people don't even look at my evidence now. So my whole life, I've made sure that, due to a series of events in my life, of things happening and people not taking my word, I've really just started to collect everything as evidence now to protect myself from having to speak for myself. And I would rather just have the evidence speak for itself. And now I'm getting into a situation where people tell me that they don't have time to look at the evidence and they still don't believe me. Imagine how that would feel. A lot of people can't, but like, just try. It's really difficult. Anyways, happy birthday to me.